on the coast now again. The one here is one that I think you've seen a lot of time. It's sometimes called Romsdal. It's sometimes called the word I can never say. I'm not good at that. I have seen this one done a couple different ways. The old style didn't have that peplum look to it. It had a more fitted bodice, but this is kind of the newer version. You can have it done in red, or you can have it done in all blue. And the men's Bunad, I think, is quite unique and sort of distinctive. So, and again, this one has some very pretty silver. This one is a gorgeous one. The Bunad, the trim on this one, I just think is absolutely gorgeous. On the bodice, it's just elegant. And if you notice, it's on the apron and not on the skirt. And look at the number of the buttons on the men's. All right, here's a Nordmort. This is again a very popular one. This one has tremendous variety. I've seen some cases where they say that the young women should wear the red and the married women should wear the colored damask. It has a plaid, it can have a plaid apron, it can have a white apron that you can see at the top that has kind of that sort of a bird design in it. It has kind of its own jacket versus a cape, and the headdress on this one is really different, but sometimes you'll see them, you can barely notice in the picture the little girl wears a little peaked hat, like a little elf hat. Alright, Opland. This has Lillehammer. This is Gudbrandsdalen. This is really popular. Valdres. This is where you'll probably... This is another popular one. Very, very beautiful.
Tina Coyne has that.
Tina has this one, yes. Good looking men's. A lot of the dancers you'll see have this costume on the men's. Pretty plaid, nice vest, jacket. This one here is just really, really gorgeous one. The belt on this one. At one time, it was said that only married women should wear the metal belt, because only married women should wear big soljos, because you were supposed to be only flashy after you got married. Well, tell that to the young girls in Norway now. They don't care. They wear the silver belts. And this is Grafe. So here's two very different looks to this one. See, it has some pretty pinks and whatever. But now you'll notice that one on the right is kind of a tuck in, and the one in the middle is what you're seeing a lot of the young girls do. They like that peplum look. They love the scarves. They wear scarves and knives with every costume. Dresses it up. This one is, the one on the right is a wedding design, and that's the wedding hat that you've seen sometimes, the wedding crown or the wedding hat. I think that I have no clue what they cost in Norway. They run minimum of $1,200 for just the, you know, I think that I don't think I could afford one.
And they vary by region.
Yes, they very much vary by region, yeah. Valdres has an old design and a new Valdres, which has the difference in the where the cut of the top, if you'll see. We're making a men's Valdres in the back right now. Lundeby, I don't know how to say this one, but this one fascinates me because it never had white. It only had the color before, either the black or very dark blue. But during the war, they couldn't get black or blue fabric because it was going to other things. So they had to come up with this white version, which was the only color wool they could get. So voila, we now have a white version. But I think you'll see white in quite a few of the others. West Opland. This one I don't have a great amount of information on. All right, Headmark. This one's kind of moving over towards the east coast, you know, the other coast. This one has 3 versions. This one has a 55 version that has a brocade top that you see over to the right. It has a 1985 version that you see in the middle. And there's a 1935 version, which I don't have pictures of. So they keep evolving. You know, they keep presenting new designs to the Bunad police. The lady didn't like it. This is Osterdahl. This one has the really pretty apron with kind of a twirled look to it and a little kerchief. Most of the time the little hats like that are only worn by young girls or they can wear a ribbon